Alright, bringing bringing this video about what is it? Uh, ways to ways to gear up or so. It wouldn't be a proper way to gear up, but like how to gear up, how to start gearing up. Um, what else? Actually, yeah, that's just about it. So. You're going through the game, and it's like, how do I get these? Actually, no. I'm only bringing this video up because of an achievement I had a while back. Well, no, not an achievement I had a while back. No, yeah. An achievement I had a while back, and then because when I got the achievement, I looked around at the achievements like, oh, which one am I missing? Which is enough. I'm missing some really simple ones I need to do. But one of them was crafting. It showed less than 9% of the player base knew how to craft, or at least did not know how to craft good gear, or so just high tier gear anyways. I want to say good because it's even harder to craft good gear now. Oh, that's pretty low. But I'm I'm here to say it's not that hard. In a while. You can craft gear, and it'll be. Ooh. No. I have no idea who you are, but I will accept because you're probably doing a quest. And I have this. So, for gear, as you can see here, I have all blue and then a legendary right here. To me, so to say, stats wise. No, refuse, no. Stats. So, depending on how you want to gear, you want to look at how your stats are generated. Generally into. Um, for me, I did do a lot of testing. I did take a look at some things, um, and stuff. So there are lots of ways. No, not lots, but quite a few, very few. But it's very difficult to gear how you want without being able to use uh, without being able to use every weapon in the game. Because every weapon has a different gear set. So say I'm using the sword and shield. I can use that with heavy, medium, and light gear, my armor. Um, but I cannot use the bow or the daggers because I'm heavy. I have heavy armor on, and you cannot use daggers on medium armor because it's too heavy. You have to use it with light armor. So it makes gearing up for your weapon, the weapon you like, pretty hard. So, but for me, I am I'm going with a tanky route for a while. Oh, that's. So I can see my gear, like, there's purple, there's blues, there's a lot of legendaries in there, the gold, which actually interesting enough, you actually did not see this, uh, where the name is, like, Dragon Blood and Mjolnir, you actually didn't see that, like, gold color, or, the fog and flash in the back. No, it actually used to be just a still color. Like this one. It actually used to be just a still color in the back. But after the some update, I can't remember which update it was, they actually changed the background, which doesn't really change much. But yeah. But you can see there where I have heavy armor on, and it tells me I can't equip this because I'm too heavy. So it does, I can equip that. Yeah, so it does limit you with what you can use. But that's fine, because depending on how you want to be, what you want to do, um, it could easily be, kind of, or outlaid easily for you. Because when you gear up, I can have full heavy. I've actually put all my stats into armor, so I can be tanky as fuck. Very difficult to kill. But instead of going like full armor, you actually put in full strength or full agility. I do not recommend toughness. Toughness means nothing. You look at it, 100 health per point, properly. I'm sitting at 26,320 health. As a tank, when someone hits me, another player hits me, you're looking at about maybe possibly 5 to 700 hit damage per hit. Sometimes 1,000. So, and because due to my defense attribute, as you see down there, where it's over 1,000. And then this is where the gear comes in play. It has two pieces and a 4-piece, which I actually don't recommend if you don't want. This still leads back to gearing up, so which I will show. So if you want to gear up, actually I should just move it all, huh? Maybe Carnifex and Sentinel. And then Guardsman. You. Okay, yes, you. It was a light. Was it you? You and you. And these guys as well, because these guys are actually special armor. I mean, the weapon would be fine, but you could look at the stats. They don't really change much in stats. But for armor. So for me, I'm wearing the heavy. Oh, actually, I just switch it out. Hold on. No, not you. Switch it up to this. Move you up there. Heavy, medium, light, special. So for heavy, this is what I'm using. The Reforged Guardian's helmet, because I reforged it. And so, it would be nice to actually have this at a higher rarity. Right now, I might actually just recraft better gear because it's better to craft than to reforge. But I wonder if I can click on this. No, I cannot. Okay. Damn. Alright. So you look at my stats here where it says, shows the green. You could craft gear and get the bonus for each of those. So I'll say right here too. Now, I should switch you over here. Now, the gear on the right here are all crafted gear. The Guardsman, the Carnifex, and the Rogue. These are crafted gear. These on the left are not crafted. You can actually get these from the Fame Trader, which I'll show right here. This guy, the recruiter. You just go Fame Store. He sells the armor. Oh, they changed the name? Oh, they did change the name. Okay. Oh, are they different this time? Oh no, they did not. Yeah, they did change the name. Wow, it was not used to be called that. But yeah, so you can actually buy the armor from the Fame Store by getting a certain amount of fame, as you can see there. So this is actually these would be considered the best gear in the game. I would consider it best gear anyways. But you buy these and it comes in, I have it down here, it comes in like this. It's a suit, a full suit of the heavy armor, a full suit of medium, and a full suit of light. This way it doesn't use up a lot of space. And I buy these every season because just in case, like the old one I have, they sometimes get nerfed and where they're about to break and they're in the fucking yellow to red, and I have to scrap it and then use a new one. So that's why I have a couple of these. But the Fame, the armor you get from the Fame merchant, practically best gear, and you can mismatch them as well. So to say, I could wear 2-piece of the Trooper helmet and 2-piece of the Guardsman, and have the maximum health by 5, and have the damage taken by 8. I mean, reduced damage, not extra. Yeah, I can show that. Let's see, your House Trooper, right here. So say when gearing up, you have House Trooper here, and have Guardsman. You can have 2 pieces, just have the 2-piece set. Now I won't say that the Fame set is much better. It is the best gear because of the stats, not stats, of the bonus it gives you. You're reducing damage by 8%. It's a lot. This is an 8% increase from all this. It doesn't show, but it actually does. You can also just do this too. Like, click on this and you see your stats change as well. So, but when gearing up, you want to look at what you want. Like what you want. So you say you want more health, you can craft armor for more health until you get the amount you have, or a certain defense, or more crit resistance. There's also crit damage as well. I think, do I have it on any of these? Yeah, crit value right there. so crit value is actually pretty rare. This is on the special gear right here. Like you see there on right above resistance, a crit value plus 10. There's also that too. That's actually very rare. There's also the leadership. When gearing, you don't have to gear up properly. This is how to. You don't. Yeah. You don't have to gear up properly when you want to do leadership, because farming material to craft armor having max leadership is very difficult, very expensive. It takes a very fucking long time. Because the max leadership you can get on one piece of armor, I believe is 25. And I have 24 on my boots. Yeah, 24. The max is 25. And to get 25 on leadership, it has to be legendary, and it has to have the max roll, which is very, I want to say 1 in a million, or so you just have to get very fucking lucky. But all my gear are rolled to leadership. I do not care about anything else. Because leadership allows me to have more troops, higher rarity troops. Leadership is right here because it allows them to have more troops. See, so to say this, my leadership is at 747, the right. This unit team costs 750. By having more leadership, you could use more troops or higher rarity. I think currently, if you can get the max amount of leadership, you could get 3 purples and a gray, or 1 or 2 gold and a blue. So, how you want to gear is really up to you. If you can craft gear, I say go ahead and craft. There's an achievement for it. Or actually a couple of achievements. But crafting gear is expensive, it is costly. If you don't want to craft and you actually just want to farm for it, you can. Farming for gear is pretty hard. It's even harder than crafting. Because farming gear is actually RNG. You don't know where it drops, you don't know what it drops. So, this right here, I got all of this, plus the helmet I'm currently wearing. All this from RNG, all from drops. So, as you can see there. So, these are all drops from doing PvP and PvE. Purples are very rare. Greens are common. Blues are also rare. Legendaries are a one-of-a-kind drop. But sometimes they are useless and you just either sell it or scrap it. But yeah, so that's oh no, because a lot of people do ask like how do I get better gear. They don't ask on like Reddit or posts or stuff like that. They actually ask in game. As you can see down here, they sometimes shout and ask for like how do I get better gear, or like how do I get better weapons, stuff like that. Everybody just says like, well, crafting. So, but this is not just crafting. You also gotta look at the stats, like what stats you want. So, if you're not looking for a particular stat at the moment, and you just just want to know how to currently get some good armor, the Fame Merchant gets you that armor. So, some of the best stuff. Like the medium armor, it's one of the best. As you can see, on the 2-piece. Increase all basic attribute by 15. That's 15 extra stat points on everything. So that's on toughness, on strength, on agility, on armor. That's 15 on all. So fantastic. The only problem is this only has a leadership of 8. In the defense is actually less than the blue rarities. I don't have a blue rarity, but yeah. But yeah, it's less than the blue rarity. Either that or it's equal to. I think they might have buffed the fame gear, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's less. 100% it's less. Yeah, this is at 134, and this is at 114. Yeah. So, in this broad brim hat, this is actually a PVE drop, probably PvP or PvE, one of those. And so, you can see how close the stats are to the purple. Pretty close. And then there's the special gear. You actually need a special item to get the special gear. So say you want to run Nodachi, right? Everybody wants to run the katana. So this is the gold, oh, the epic legendary katana. So to actually craft this, you need the schematic for it, which yeah, you can buy from the market. That's player market. So if there's a player selling it, you can buy it, which there is. See, but it's expensive stuff, very expensive. And you can see where they're selling it to, and how long it's gonna be in there for. Same thing with armor. So Nodachi is a medium armor. So you want to go medium armor. Just start clicking on like gear, and you'll see like that schematic change right there, and you see that the stats will be a little bit better, but you're not looking for the stats. You're looking at the bonus. So yeah, this is a skill. Special armors have bonus to the weapon. Like if you wear 2 pieces of the Black Sun Anchorite's hood, 2 pieces of that, you get the Blood Oath's damage boost. So that's because the normal damage is 20, and by wearing 2 pieces of the Black Sun, you will get a 10% increase, which that's a lot. So, and Blood Oath is a buff. So, and depending on what gear, say you want to farm for these stuff, right? They actually change it too. Where you get, I think you can get like 3 or 4 of them per season, which is fucking fantastic. It used to be just to be able to get 1, and then came down to like you get 2, and now you get 4. It's like, oh, I already used up 2 of them, so I was crafting the light armor. But this is kind of like a endgame kind of thing. Unless you're like me who don't care and just want to do this. This blue gear is gonna be your basic gear. This is gonna be something that you have like as a beginner. You have it for like maybe level 100 and less. But like right after that, it's like blue gear. This blue gear would be blue, purple, and then gold. It was listed rare, epic, and legendary. So you can see there, like, you hold on, you can just move your cursor above it and see the stats for it. And for the green, there are no stats. I mean, no, not stats. The extra effects, the piece effects, the 2 and 4 piece. So it's only blues and above. With the exception of like stuff that are dropped from PvP to PvE, they actually don't give you any of that. But not only that, gearing up. Move here, move here. Let me just look for some house trooper stuff. I have a lot of fucking gear here. Carnifex, Sentinel. I'm gonna show you mismatching gear and how you can actually work that to your favor and stuff. So, Carnifex, Sentinel, move Carnifex down. That's for this guy. Boots, Sentinel, Carnifex. I already got that gear. Not these guys, but these guys are special. I don't have the complete set yet. I got like 2 pieces for the Jingasa. I'm trying to get like the other 2, but I'm also working on the Scorpion mask. Because the 2 piece and the 4 piece, that's actually fantastic for the Scorpion. So, or for the chain dart. So, is it chain dart? Yeah, chain dart. Yeah. Fantastic. Brigand. I should probably scrap this so I don't mix it up with it. That's a rogue. Captain, Sand Scorpion, rogue. Brigand. All the the armor you get as from Fame, it's gonna be purple. They will never be rare or legendary. They'll always be in the epic grade. So there's this. That's all useless to me. This is also a way to get like materials as well. Just, if you're down like 1 or 2, you can just scrap some random stuff and get some things. This. So I also need weapons. Ah, you actually need to be scrapped. Did I scrap my helmet? Oh, thank God. I thought I did. Alright, so let's say light weapon. I already got a heavy. I need a medium. The Nodachi. Light, medium, heavy. Yeah. Toss that in there. Alright, so gearing up. So if you're trying to gear up, like you have heavy gear and then you're trying to go to medium, it will tell you that's a weight mismatch. So you have to equip it. There will be no gear in here. So we'll go with so let's go with heavy, alright? So heavy is kind of hard to mismatch due to the fact that it's, well, no, it's not hard. It's just using different weapons is very difficult. So, but you can do it. So say the chest piece is gonna be the biggest defense stat you're gonna have. It's gonna be way more than any of the others. As you can see, there's like 89, 148, 134, and then it's like 236. So always try to keep the chest piece if you want to run heavy, medium, or light. The chest piece will have the highest defense. So say I'm running Dragon's Blood, but I have armor right here, full stat armor. I can go, what's that? Unless you want like, you want to be even tankier, you could put the two-piece here, and have the 8% damage reduction. So that right there would actually do a lot. But you can still get one-shotted by like artillery. Because I have been one-shotted even though my defense was over 1,000, close to like 15. Like I had 15. You have to do the math for like to understand that. But I was around 15 defense, and I got one-shotted by a blue ballista. That was bullshit. I call bullshit on it. I was talking a lot of shit too. Yeah, but it made me realize like, yeah, you will get one-shotted by artillery, but you will never be one-shotted by players or troops. Because I know there's one troop out there that can one-shot you if you're not careful. But so say you want to run heavy, alright? Oh shit. Is this more defense? 148. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, so you're out there. Keep that. Or unless you want to like still run heavy armor, but want a bit more damage. And you don't care about the 4-piece set. Because sometimes that's actually kind of bullshit. You can actually go into the Sentinel, the Fame armor, or actually the 4-piece here is nice, but it does suck. Or you get more Sentinel gear and have that 15-point increase. As you can see there, I'm now 113. So, but the problem is, as it says there, it cannot be reforged. You cannot craft this gear. It is gear you have to buy from a Fame. Yeah, it sucks, but it does have some of the best stats. Not stats, some of the best bonuses in the game. So, sadly, when you actually equip this, you're still considered heavy. So, yeah, it's just when you're heavy and you want to do like a little bit more, you could also go to light gear as well. So say you want to use the hammer, you could run light gear, the rogue set, and have that 250 damage. So piercing, slashing are considered as penetration, but blunt damage is considered damage, just flat damage. The penetration is already there, but you have an increase in damage for the maul of the hammer. So, and you are still considered, even though you have light and a heavy, you still can't run certain gear, certain weapons. So, so let's change that to medium gear. Let's run Carnifex. Huh, it's called Camuso. Interesting. Alright, and so with medium gear, you get the you get the 2-piece and the 4-piece. As you can see there, it's all highlighted. And I have lead. I thought I had leadership. Oh, it might be in the different set. But I tried to run leadership because leadership is far more valuable to me than anything else. Anything else. Everything else sucks because you can just boost stat with these stats over here. So, not only that, you run armor and then have either this set or the Sentinel set with the Nodachi, and if you get good at it, you could solo a group of berserkers and survive. It's interesting. I did do it a couple weeks back, and I was like, oh man, this is fantastic. Yeah. So this is running full armor and having the medium armor on with the Nodachi. You can become tanky instead of running the heavy armor. You can still run the medium armor and run heavy weaponry. Because the lighter your armor, the more weapons you can choose from. Which, yeah, I kind of understand, but it does suck. So. And the same thing with the heavy armor. You can run the 2-piece here. Is it right here? Yeah. You run the 2-piece and then have 2-piece, have the basic attribute by 15 instead of having the attribute by 10. So, which is way better, but the leadership is only 8. I want that higher, at least above 15, or at least I'm hoping above 20 I can craft. And then we need to change that. Oh, then we go to light armor. And the only reason why my light armor is all legendary is because I used to run light armor a lot. I ran daggers, the dual blades, with the bow. I will switch between depending on my situation. Whether I was either attacking or defending. I ran light armor a lot. So these are all legendaries. With shit stats too. One exception doesn't. I actually just crafted this a couple months ago. So, because my old pair of boots got destroyed, as you can see right there. This one's getting close. So, this is endurance at 23 conditions poor. So this is actually another good way talking about gearing. So when you gear up, every season you get into, your armor will actually get nerfed. The endurance will start to slowly deteriorate. So it does suck. As I was talking about, like about the fame armor, since you can buy that in set and not open it, you have the full suit at max endurance. But over the seasons, every new season, your endurance will actually go down, and it'll the condition will be like excellent to good to poor. So this is worn. So if I was to go into one battle, this would potentially break and be destroyed, and I can never fix it. Which you can actually fix, which is actually be great now, um, because I can actually reforge it. See this? This is poor. I can reforge it. I have leadership at 24. And by reforging this, if this still applies to the if the reforging does still apply to the same way as it did before, because we could reforge in the past, it just wasn't called the Artificer's Forge because we didn't have this crap. You can actually reforge this and bring the condition back up to excellent, like this, and having max endurance. So let me reforge that. And so reforging, you can see that I still have my leadership there. Still got my slash. No, I don't. Yeah, so slashing went up. All this went up. And sure, I still have my leadership. That's all I care about. Yeah, I don't care. Now, let's look at the endurance. The condition is now excellent. The endurance is now at 300. So, yeah, I went down a rarity. But now I could wear my armor and not have to worry about it breaking after one battle. Not only that, I could instance lock. Not instance. I could stat lock my leadership, which is what I want. This will never change once you lock it, so it'll 100% be here no matter what. It will be stuck at 24 for eternity until I can craft a pair that's at 25. But that's how you repair your gear. If you love your gear, you don't want to use anything else, and after a certain amount of time has passed, you see that the condition is not worn or poor, and then endurance is like at 100 or 50, you can just reforge it. Okay, that's what reforging was for. It was just to repair old gear. So just make sure to lock in your stats now, because back then we couldn't do that. Oh, back then it was either keep your stats or lose it. That was it. So, but since they have that, it is good, but it's not that good because of how expensive it is, as you've seen there. But yeah, so I don't care about the rarity. Fuck the rarity. There's an achievement for crafting one legendary, and I think there's less than 10% of the player base that actually crafted legendaries. Everybody has bought the legendary gear off the market, or they have found, as you can see there, you can sell legendary. No, quality. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's actually really nice out there. Oh, that's expensive. Yeah, so you actually, these legendaries are legendaries that are dropped in the PvP and PvE. These are found legendaries. So same thing with this. You find these in the PvE and PvP. They are reward, and they have a very low chance of dropping. They have the same stats and everything, but some of these are better than most. As you see there, where I'm seeing leadership decrease, but there was a leadership increase in here. What was it? At 19 on legendary. I think that's more than my helmet at the moment. That's sitting at 1 million. 11 million. 11 million silver. Not 11, 1.1 million. Yeah, 1.1. Not 11. What the hell am I talking about? Same thing with armor. There's going to be legendary on the market. This is also another way to gear up too. So if you have silver and you don't wanna craft because you don't have the materials yet, you can just come in here and buy. Just look at the stats you get. See if they have what you want at a certain how high it is or something. So you just look at it. Oh, you also for armor you actually just click whichever one. So you want to run medium. Yeah, that's the best gear, the best armor to have. So you can just look at it. You got the Carnifex, solid, impenetrable. So and then there's the green, but we'll tell by the other quality as well. Click rare. There's only one that's good. 700. Yeah, epic, which is cheaper because this is what you're mostly going to be running. It's purple, not blues. So yeah, so you could buy gear here, or you can craft it, or unless you're playing PvP and PvE a lot, and it's like and it drops for you. There's that too. Um, but with light armor, let me show here. So if you want to run like one fame armor, I don't recommend running one piece of different armor. Sucks. It doesn't give you any boost. No bonuses. As you see here, I have 3 pieces of the rogue, but I only have a count of 2 pieces bonus and 1 brigand. You only got 4 armor slots. I actually have no idea what this is. I wasn't here when this was here. This might have been back in season 1. I was not here for that. I was back in season 11, season 12. Whenever the tyrant was here, that's when I came in. So I have no idea what this is. But you only have 4 slots for armor. You want to use it to the best. You want to have 2 pieces for a 2-piece bonus. Yeah, some people actually do, not a lot. Some people do wear the 2-piece fame and a 2-piece craft because, well, as you can see there, 4-piece crit value at 96, 2-piece crit value at 120. So it is a lot better. Fame armor is a lot better, but you can't reforge it. Not only can you not reforge it, you can't craft it. So you don't get bonus stats. So it does suck. But the set pieces, fantastic. Love it. Some of the best. Well, one of the best. Not only that, when you're wearing light armor, you could practically use every weapon in the game. So, you see my stat here. My defense is at 500. At 500. Oh, did I get more HP? Oh, that's right, Dragon Blood. At 500 defense, I'm looking at I can actually get killed pretty easily. But when someone hits me, they're doing about close to 5, no, not 5, between 3 to 5,000 damage. So, and if you're actually, this is me having full armor. If you do not have full armor, I think this goes down to like 2 to 300 defense. That's a huge decrease, and you're looking at getting killed in less than 1 second. So it doesn't matter if you overrun or not. You get light armor gets killed really easily. So I don't think there's iframes. There is iframes, just not very good iframes. So, but with light armor, you can just use whatever weapon you want. Won't matter. So, but your defense would take a huge hit. So you gotta be careful. Not only that, light armor actually has huge penetration. It's not damage, but penetration. Medium armor has damage and no penetration. Heavy armor just has defense. Just nothing but defense. The other one too. With the exception of like the guardsman. The guardsman has a health increase by 5. That actually sucks. It really does. But I need leadership. I like leadership. That's what I want. So, and then the special gear. Too expensive. I'm not even getting into it. It's too expensive, so to say. But these are ways I know of how to gear. So, either craft Fame, the Fame Envoy, or buy it in the market, which I can show you. You can see my cursor right here. Market V. You can also buy gear here as well. If you don't want to buy it and you want to craft it, you can also buy materials here as well. Yeah, there's materials here. Just they're expensive. My silver account's at 45. I actually spent a lot, but yeah. But these are simply ways I know how to gear. So craft, buy from the Fame, or buy from the market, or get from the RNG of PvP drops and PvE drops. So I think they did buff the drop rate. I've been getting a lot more drops, which ain't so bad because it is more material for me because I just scrapped them. But I think they did buff the drop rate, just not for the legendary stuff. So they're epic. They are epic grade, but they're considered legendary drops. So let's see what else. I think that's about it with gears. Yeah, because a lot of people would probably wonder like, how do I get more defense? How do I get? I think the most common one would be, how do I get more troops on my team? On my yeah, for this right here, how to get more troops. So it's this leadership. So a lot of people would be looking at that. So say if I was to wear my full rogue, and look at my leadership. Oh, that ain't looking right. 24. Oh. Never mind, not my full rogue. Let me run. Let me just run gears with the highest leadership. Artifacts. Leadership on you. 17. Yeah, if you're just looking for leadership gear, you don't care what gear you're using, there's also that too, yeah. There's 18. Yeah. So leadership of 17 plus 15 plus 24 plus 18. Since I have heavy armor on, not caring. This is heavy, heavy, light, medium. I can only use heavy armor for heavy gear. No. Can't use light weapon or medium weapon. And then my leadership is now 774. Which I think I can show here. At 774. These do have different leaderships. You can see right there 315, 315, 315, 310. So there's a 330, 325, 315, and then 315, 310, and 305. So expensive. Now I'll show you.
It's harvest time!
See? If you didn't have the leadership, you would have never seen this right here. You would have seen one gold, and then purple or blues.
We're the best of the best.
See, I got 2 gold.
We will stand
Put a green there. Put that
Here
there.
come the hammers.
At 770. Now you're to get the max stat for your leadership at 25 or something above 20. You could potentially have a very dangerous team. Very dangerous team. So, but this is how I gear properly. This is how I gear for my PvP. So, and as you can see there, leadership. I value leadership. You on the other hand, you the player, you might value something else. You know. Sadly, we do not have leadership here. You do have it right here, but actually, let me show you that you cannot. Because this also involves gearing as well. I think I have like a couple more. Go down. Where you scroll. Right here. I have 2 more. You need this to reset your stats. So I will show this because even though you have leadership here, and if you're like me, you're looking to get more leadership for your gear. Also, the reset, you get 1 reset per week. So you don't like your stat at the moment, you can wait for the next week to reset on Monday. And then you can just do a free reset and not use an item. As you can see here, strength, agility, armor, and toughness. There is no leadership here. You cannot increase leadership. You can only increase it through gear. With the exception of like weapon. You cannot put it on weapons. It's impossible. You can only put it on armor. So a lot of people value a lot of players. High level players, high rank players. They value leadership more than the other stats. So leadership allows you to bring in more troops. That's how we gear up for endgame. Because you, the player, you're not a fucking god on the battlefield. No. What's a fucking god on the battlefield are your units. You yourself, you will get decimated in seconds. So do understand that. Even though you have geared up to be tanky as fuck or to do as most damage as you can, you will get obliterated. So, but do be careful. This is why leadership is here. This is why a lot of players have leadership. It's because it is valuable. Invaluable. So, and that's also why is it you? Yeah, it's you. This is also why the armor you get from the Fame Merchant also has leadership of 8. 8 is the base stat for leadership. So, because it's desirable, it's on there. This is the gear that has everything for you. So it has all the stats, every stat in the game. That's for armor. So, but you can see here, I can actually show you. running light gear now. Okay, well, no, let me run purple. Yeah, so running full purple, the full brigand set, the fame set, you're looking at 354 defense. That's very low. When I was running heavy, I was at 1,000, between 800 to 1,000. So, but yeah, so you can see the huge difference there. This easily gets you decimated. But light gear do have their perks, so they have their perks, especially the special armor, which I will not get into because that's a whole nother thing. There's so many. There's just way too many. And I'm already running in an hour into this, so. But yeah, so you can see here, no fame, your base stat with no points. Also, this is the max amount of attribute points you can get is 72. So, and as you can see, 72 points. I'm already level 946. It's like, that don't make sense, but it's understandable to not make you too powerful. But this is a game of war. Using troops, not you. So, yeah, so it's not game breaking. It's very balanced, kind of. But as you can see there, like, yeah, so gearing up. You want to gear for endgame? Look for gears with high leadership. If you want to gear up the way you want, you can look for defense or crit. But depending on what you want, how you want it. And lastly, as I'll show, say medium armor. And craft that because that's only 15. So when you craft a gear, it's going to be random. Completely random. You can also click it too. It also costs you bronze, which is completely fine. And then you got quality, 50% for rare, 42% for epic, 8% for legendary. And now you get your first piece of crafted gear. And this is going to be completely random. So, it could be better than what you had. It could be worse. Doesn't matter. So, that's all. And then you got the green stuff, the green gear, which doesn't cost a lot, it costs very little. So, I actually put all of my rivets into the Fame merch and just threw them on there. They're completely useless to me. But yeah, so that's how you gear. Well, these are ways to gear. So, ways to gear up for our endgame. And oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's once a week you can craft any item, and then you get this. So yeah, forgot about that. I'm already seeing 1 hour and 3 minutes. Oh, you know what? I'll also add this into saddlery. This is also gearing as well. This is gear for your horse. There's only 2 rarities. There's only the blue and the purple. What you want is purple, but purple is kind of expensive. So, because you use. Actually, I don't remember where I got these. I think it might have been from events or my weeklies. Not really sure. But you can also buy them in the market too. So for endgame, you do want to forge armor for your horse. Why? And repair it too. I should probably fix all that. Why? Because your horse is your getaway. Not only your getaway from a tight situation, it also depicts on how long it'll last before it dies, because it does have an HP. It does have health. Everybody will run this, the Bay Mare or Sirocco. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. This is your basic. This is what everybody runs. How do I know that? But there is an achievement for it. And I believe there's less than, not less, I believe this was like 40 or 50% of the player base that has actually changed their horse. Yeah, there's an achievement for changing your horse. So, we actually stuck with this guy for 2 years. 2 years. I had this guy outfitted with purple gear. And then I came with this guy, and I was like, oh, a purple horse, way better. As you can see there, like, more health. Stats are way better. But this is the best horse kind of thing, because you can see that normal, normal, normal. And you look at everything else, slow, slow and fast. And then normal for Sirocco. But you actually get Sirocco through the Fame Merchant. And then this one was an event. Brunellus. He was an event horse. So you see that he's fast, and slow. So, but it is a purple horse. This is my first purple. I'm gonna use it. But yeah, so allowing to have better purple gear will allow it to survive. So allowing it to survive will allow you to get out of a situation faster or get to a location faster. This is also gearing up. You need to gear up your horse. If you do not gear up your horse, and it is, well, yeah, bare naked like this, you will not survive. It will probably get 2 to 3 hit and it dies. And it's not permanent, so you don't have to worry about that. So this is why they have multiple horses, so you can use in a battle. But I'm taking this video is taking too long, so, and half of this stuff I'm talking is nothing more than bullshit because I'm barely knowing what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's how you want to gear. So, well, not want to gear, it's how you want to, just how you gear, just gearing up. Yeah. You can gear up for leadership or not. You can gear up for more defense. If you're not caring, you can also gear up for like bonuses, the set piece bonus as well. And there's that too. But yeah, so it's gearing up really depends. There's not a lot to do with it since there's a limited amount of weapons you can use, but it depends on how you want it. So like, I think it. So, if you want to gear up, just take a look at the gear, look at the stats. You can actually just potentially move them around and see what combinations you can make, kind of stuff. So, because the biggest combination you can make with armor is heavy armor. So, but, and the best combinations with medium armor. Well, it's up to you. So, gearing up for endgame is very difficult due to cost. Everything is with cost. It's expensive to buy gear, expensive to buy materials. So, which I should probably make a video about material, how to get materials. But I'm kind of waiting. Because right now, if I want to do materials, open world. No, that's different. I'm getting into something else. No, this is gear. Nothing but gear. So I'm gonna cut it here because I think that's all I can talk about gear. Yeah, because you want to gear up, you can mismatch. Just look at the stats. Look at leadership if you want that. Look at the set bonuses. The special armors on its own thing. It's way too long. So you could just look at the Smith. Take a look at the Smith, and you could just look at that. So the purple, that's special armor. There's also special weapon as well. You know, it's the purple. So no bonus, it's just better stats. And then there's the fame. You could buy the armor from him. Actually, I think you buy. Can you buy armor from him now? Yeah, you can. So you guys should buy this. This crap. So if you have the copper to spend, I do recommend just buying one of each. Buy one of each. Same with this. You also buy. This is basic gear. This is the gear you use when you start off at level 1. And this is all he has. So I do recommend buying one of each. So buy one of each, wear it, and then scrap it. And then you come over here and you can change the way your armor or your weapon looks. So this should be a hood. Why is that not showing? Yeah. But yeah, so yeah. All that stuff. So yeah, so that's, yeah, you could buy gear, but like from this guy, but it's like it's gray. You don't need it unless you want the stencil, which is the look, the weapon look, kind of the weapon look and armor look, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so that's gonna probably be it for this video. Yeah, craft, drift. You know, the details, the fine details. I mean, yeah, you can look at it and stuff. So all I'm gonna say is, gearing up for endgame, go for leadership. You can mismatch the armor if you want. If you don't care about any of the armor and you just want all leadership, you can do that too. So leadership is gonna be endgame kind of thing. And then yeah, I think that's it. Right? Yes, that's it for gear. There's see. We talked about that. This, that. Yeah, that is it. I think I covered everything. No, I did not forget. I probably forgot a lot of things, but yeah. So that's it for gearing. This video is going on way too long, so I'm gonna call it there. You want to gear up? Take a good long look at the gear, and that's that.